students, today I will discuss about parthenogenesis. What is parthenogenesis? Parthenogenesis, a type of reproduction in which living things develop from eggs that have not been fertilized. It means the egg which are developed a new organisms, new livings without fertilization. And in the other words, parthenogenesis is a form of reproduction in which an egg can develop into an embryo without being fertilized by sperms. This, I think, it is clear what is parthenogenesis. And in another sentence, parthenogenesis is a type of sexual reproduction involving the development of female gametes without any fertilization. Next, types of parthenogenesis. There are two types of parthenogenesis: natural parthenogenesis, artificial parthenogenesis, and now natural parthenogenesis. In certain animals, parthenogenesis occurs naturally in their life cycle. This is known as natural parthenogenesis. Natural parthenogenesis can be further divided into complete parthenogenesis. Natural parthenogenesis are divided into parts of complete and incomplete. Now, first, complete parthenogenesis. A few insects have no males, no sexual phases. Such organism depends upon self-reproduction. This is known as complete parthenogenesis. And next, incomplete parthenogenesis. The life cycle of a few insects involve two generations: sexual generation and parthenogenesis generations. In this, unfertilized egg produce male and the diploid eggs produce females. And this type of parthenogenesis is called partial or incomplete parthenogenesis. In this incomplete parthenogenesis, that is, in this the unfertilized egg produce males, and the diploid eggs produce male. And this types of parthenogenesis is called partial or incomplete parthenogenesis. Suppose that the egg has n number of chromosomes. It is called haploid. Yeah, unfertilized egg हो गया, and this is unfertilized egg, and it develops male. Another egg, another egg 2n and diploid, it develops female. I think it is clear. Next, artificial. The fertilization might sometimes develop parthenogenetically by various chemicals and physical means. This is known as artificial. Some artificially generate parthenogenetic materials. That is means physical means factors which are used for the development of parthenogenesis. Physical means temperature induced parthenogenesis egg, and parthenogenesis induced egg transferred -30 to -10 degrees temperature, egg transfer in the circumstances, and it develops parthenogenesis. Then parthenogenesis is caused by ultraviolet rays, treatment of ultraviolet rays, and electrical shock cause parthenogenesis. Electrical shocks when an egg are pricked by a needle, and the development occurs parthenogenetically. The chemical, which many chemicals are used for the development of parthenogenesis. The chemicals are responsible for the parthenogenesis egg are chloroforms, urea sucrose, citricrines, fats, acids, and chlorides. All the chemicals may be used for the treatment of eggs to develop parthenogenesis. Next, significance characters of the parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis is an important following reasons. Why it is important? The reason is parthenogenesis helps is in determining the sex of an individual in honey bee webs, etc. It supported chromosomal theory of the inheritance. Variations from population are eliminated by parthenogenesis. It is simplest, most stable, and easy process of reproduction. And polyploidy in organism is caused by the parthenogenesis. It helps in the development of advantage mutant characters. Non-adaptive combination of genes is controlled. There is no sterile races. However, the organism produced by parthenogenesis cannot be survived for long due to no recombination of genetic material. This is drawback of the sexual process where versus several forms of parthenogenesis. Can you see sexual reproduction? How sexual reproduction performs: meiosis, oocytes, eggs, and then forms diploid and developed individual. Haploid, diploid, N, diploid 2N, and haploid parthenogenesis meiosis process occurs. Then oocytes are exon forms haploid, and then haploid zygote, and then developed into haploid individuals. This is the haploid parthenogenesis. And the next diploid parthenogenesis, automixis, meiosis, oocytes, and then diploid, and then developed into diploid individuals, and then apomixis means meiosis, female X 2N, and 2N diploid, and then diploid. It is called diploid parthenogenesis. Three types of insect Hypnoptera includes bees, wasps, ants. Parthenogenesis takes place into three forms: Arinotoki, Thelitoki, and Deuterotoki. These are the forms. And next, difference between parthenogenesis and parthenocarpy. In the parthenogenesis, development of roots takes place without fertilization, whereas in the parthenogenesis, development of a new organism takes place without fertilization of an ovum. In the parthenocarpy, seedlings fruits are produced, seedless fruits are produced, whereas in the parthenogenesis, female clones are produced and cannot reproduce sexually. These are the some difference in parthenocarpy and different apomix and parthenogenesis. Apomix is a type of asexual reproduction where the embryo developed from the seeds without the process of fertilization. And parthenogenesis is a type of apomix where an egg cell call in the development of an embryo. It produces genetically identical clone of the mother cells. This is the and advantage of parthenogenesis. Another character of parthenogenesis in population of animals where individuals are either scarce or isolated from another. Parthenogenesis removes the need of more than one organism to be presented. In the case where the male are not available for the sexual reproduction, parthenogenesis can allow for the produce of a next generation of the offsprings. A advantage if male female uh, have not completed their sexual process, then the egg can develop parthenogenetically organisms. Difference between parthenogenesis and asexual reproduction. Parthenogenesis can be defined as production of an embryo from a male gametes without genetic contribution from the male gamete, without the eventual development into an adult. It is distinct from asexual reproduction since it involves the production of egg cell. It involves the production of egg cells. Without egg cells, it cannot be formed the organisms. And the asexual reproduction, no need of the egg, no need of the male and female gametophytes. Simple cell, simple organism developed through the and the organisms. Difference between parthenocarpy and polyembryony. Parthenocarpy refers to developed up fruits without fertilization. Polyembryony is the process produce many embryos from a single fertilized egg. It is a sexual reproduction method. This is all about parthenogenesis. I think all the facts which are involved in parthenogenesis process, parthenogenesis chapters, you all may be cleared. If you have not understand the points which are discussed in this chapters, please your queries on my channel, YouTube channel, Vishay Vigyan. You all students, I request to all your doubts and other questions which may ask with me, please download on my YouTube channel. Thank you.